Good evening. This is All India Radio, Kohima. I'm Jonas Yantan with Evening News. The headlines. Chief Minister Neiphiu Rio says music should be made an important agent to generate economy. Advisor at Chuba Chang stresses on importance of legal awareness among Naga society. Eastern Naga Students Federation calls off its indefinite agitation. And State Council of Education, Research and Training, Nagaland, organizes a celebration of Pariksha Parv. Now the news in detail. Chief Minister of Nagaland Neiphiu Rio said music should be made one of the important agents to generate economy of the state. Rio was speaking at a handing over program of equipments to the Shure influencers at the Chief Minister's residential office at Kohima today. Citing the difficulty of musicians in the state, Rio said the state has no market, which makes it hard for the musicians to excel. In this regard, he said, we have to excel on our own, make it big and build a market. Rio also said companies such as Shure, one of the best manufacturers of music equipments, has reached our land and is supporting the musicians through the Shure Influencer program. He lauded a reputed company for reaching out to Nagaland amidst the tension and imposition of AFSPA. Rio also said DAFMA trying to bring in the corporate social responsibility is appreciative and a very good initiative for the talents to excel. Advisor DAFMA, Techa Meru, said, under the leadership, vision and support of Chief Minister Rio, DAFMA is venturing into corporate houses and making deals and calling on countries to build a partnership of mutual benefits. He said with this confidence, DAFMA is taking on the world and setting bigger targets for the musicians and artists to achieve. On the occasion, Chief Minister Neiphiu Rio handed over equipments to 5 Shure influencers, namely Alopo Naga, Tetsio Sisters, Abdon Meg, Imna Inla Jamir, and David Sunar. Shure Influencer Program is an initiative of the Shure Company to select artists of excellence and give them support with needed and suitable musical equipments. Advisor for Law and Justice and SCRT at Chuba Chang has stressed on the importance of legal awareness among Naga society. Chang said there should be a balance between customary laws and the judicial system for smooth functioning and proper delivery of justice in the society. The advisor said this while laying the foundation stone of District Court Complex and inauguration of the Judicial Officers' Quarter at Mon District today. Also speaking on the occasion, MLA N. Thongwang Konyak said the District Court Complex is a long overdue aspiration of the people of Mon and expressed hope that the project would be completed soon and improve the justice delivery system in the district. The indefinite agitation called by Eastern Naga Students Federation, ENSF, has been called off after receiving official letter from the state government. The students' body had been staging agitation at the Nagaland Civil Secretariat in Kohima since yesterday regarding inclusion of exempted departments and posts. A press release from the ENSF stated that the agitation was called off on the second day after the State Cabinet, in its meeting on 21st April, agreed in principle for incorporation of exempted departments and posts as demanded by ENSF under the Nagaland Staff Selection Board NSSB Regulation 2020. The Federation also acknowledged Nagaland government, led by Chief Minister Neiphiu Rio, for considering the legitimate demand placed by ENSF in the larger interest of the aspirants in particular and the Nagas in general. The Federation further appealed the state government to expedite the process of making NSSB operational at the earliest possible time. State Council of Education, Research and Training (SCRT) Nagaland, in collaboration with the State Commission for Protection of Child Rights, today organized a celebration of Pariksha Parv at Kohima. Delivering the keynote address, Professor Counseling Cell SCRT Dr. Zavise Rume said, education in the country today is oriented only to examinations, and that wrong education system is followed in Nagaland and in India. Stating that education is a continuous process Professor Rume said, an unceasing transformation takes place in a child and it is never ending. As such, it should be interesting and innovative. He emphasized that evaluation should happen continuously. He said students should not be given too much burden as a result of tests, instead make the exams more joyful and transparent for both students and teachers. An official from the State Commission for Protection of Child Rights, Nagaland, said the commission is actively involved in protection of rights of children. The officer said the commission is also directly involved in mitigating the stress of children and in the interest of the children. This news comes to you from All India Radio, Kohima. You can also listen to this news bulletin on News on Air app and YouTube channel AIR News Kohima. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today said that India and United Kingdom have decided to do their best to conclude a free trade agreement by the end of this year. Addressing a joint press briefing following bilateral talks with his UK counterpart Boris Johnson in New Delhi, Prime Minister Modi said the teams of both countries are working on FTA and good progress is being made in the negotiations. India and the UK had launched an ambitious roadmap 2030 to guide the bilateral relationship in this decade. In his statement, the visiting Prime Minister Boris Johnson said the partnership between India and Britain is one of the defining friendships of the times. Union Home Minister Amit Shah has said coordination and cooperation between the police systems of all states is necessary for smart policing. Addressing the 48th All India Police Science Congress organized by the Bureau of Police Research and Development today at the Central Police Training Academy, Bhopal, Shah said there is a need for a knowledge-based, evidence-based and rational police system in the country. Only then the crimes of the new era can be dealt with effectively. The Union Home Minister said that new dimensions like cybercrime and narcotics have been added to the world of crime, so even after being a state subject, there should be coordination and uniformity among the police personnel of all the states. As part of the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, Nagaland is celebrating Anna Yojana and public distribution system under the aegis of Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Anna Yojana, PMGKAY scheme. PMGKAY is an additional allocation of food grains to all beneficiaries covered under the targeted public distribution system free of cost. The scheme is a pro-poor initiative, an economic response to the hardships faced by the poor due to economic disruption caused by COVID-19 pandemic by providing additional food grains of 5 kilograms per person per month. Zunubura district organized a program for the celebration of Anna Yojana and public distribution system today with the district deputy commissioner Rahul Bhanudas Mali as the special guest. Speaking on the occasion, Mali said the scheme works as the best mechanism to provide aid benefiting the poorest in the entire country at times of immense hardship of the COVID-19 pandemic. Department of Food and Civil Supplies, Longling and Wokha districts also celebrated Anna Yojana and public distribution system under Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav yesterday. The celebration will be held in the other districts of the state during the entire month of April. And now to end the news, here are the main points again. Chief Minister Neiphiu Rio says music should be made an important agent to generate economy. Advisor at Chuba Chang stresses on importance of legal awareness among Naga society. Eastern Naga Students Federation calls off its indefinite agitation. And State Council of Educational Research and Training Nagaland organizes a celebration of Pariksha Parv. That is all we have in this evening news bulletin. Good night.